Hello, hello, my lovely Cancers. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Cancers, we have the Village and the Shapeshifter, the Creator, the Sustainer, the Flame, and the Lover. I don't know, Cancers, because this just has like this star-crossed lovers vibe to me, which I don't even know. That's... maybe this one just won't resonate with me, but I feel like the idea here is, I mean, I just like immediately, I don't know, Shakespeare's just been in my head lately, because I haven't read Shakespeare in a minute. But anyways, so I just think of like Romeo and Juliet, you know, it's just kind of like this, like I can't be, because this all feels like I want to create a life and I feel like you're drawn to someone, and you know what I mean? There's just this idea of like, I want to create, I want to build. And if it's not like a love relationship, maybe it's your family, you know what I mean? And you're just like, I want to be with my family. I want to, you know, create and build and sustain a life with them. And, you know, but like either way, I think it just feels like this idea of when you're showing up as a Montague, you know, like the Capulets aren't having it. And I don't know which side of the fence you're on, but you know, I just kind of get this idea of like somebody, it's almost like they changed their name, or I just think of like somebody who's branded, you know what I mean? And like you changed your brand, you know, like we only wear, I don't know what, I'm so bad with brand names. We only wear like, I don't know. Let me try and use an analogy that I actually know something about. We don't, you know, like we only use charcoal, and we don't use, you know, like watercolors and bright paints. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, but I feel like somebody's showing up very differently, and I feel like the sense of like putting their brand behind, putting their association behind. That's what that feels like. And maybe you're the one doing that. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. This one, I was curious, and now I'm just kind of like, I don't even know. So let's see what else we get for Cancers. I hope y'all are doing well, staying warm out there. It's a little bit warmer today. I mean, like a normal temperature of cold, I think. The Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Yes, again, it's just this idea of like somebody showing up very differently. Like all this lack, all this ridiculousness, like it needs to be, like it needs to stop. And I think that it is. I'm just not sure how it's playing out for us individually, but the Two of Cups, again, for a lot of my Cancers, I feel like this is a love relationship. And I feel like that was kind of in your last one too, wasn't it? Because that one was like scooped up and you were like walking in the forest, running away from the people. You know what I mean? And somebody's going in the same direction as you. And I don't know, this just has like a very, I don't know, there's just like something that feels very romantic about this. And I feel like just saying, because I don't know, but I think Cancers, you know, will have a tendency to keep going back to things, you know, in the hopes that maybe it'll be different. Maybe this will change. Maybe this will, you know what I mean? And then like begging people to change for us. And it like you can't, like, it's almost like the more you want somebody to change on your behalf, like the less likely they are. And I think that part of this just feels very strange to you, because I don't get the feeling that you've done, like, I feel like this person comes out of left field, honestly, because I don't think that I don't know. I just feel so shocked. It's almost like, but I didn't even ever ask this person to change. Do you know what I mean? Like, you mean I don't have to beg people? love me, or I don't have to beg people to engage in a healthy relationship with me. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels a little bit like you're just like, what? Which, you know, is not necessarily the most positive thing to say about us, but it is what it is. So, you know, I don't know. Let's see what else we get. Okay. And maybe it is somebody that you are already in a relationship with, you know, and they're showing up differently, or were in a relationship with, I don't know. The Three of Wands and the Empress, my goodness, there's just, I mean, this is like family, love, building, you know, I mean, it's just like the Empress is kind of like, you know, experiencing the fruit of your labor. I just feel like the labor was like, I don't know. Cancers. Let's get more clarifiers. It feels positive though, honestly. It feels like there's creation, there's sustainability. I just feel like this sense of like, you don't have to ask somebody to do something, you know? I mean, if it's like, I don't know, a living situation and you've lived with people in the past and you're like, what, like, can you just like pick up after yourself? You know what I mean? Like, can we just work on this together? Can this just be a group effort? You know what I mean? And just feeling like it's never a group effort. Everybody always knows that in the end, you'll pick up all the slack anyways. So they just let you do it. But those people are assholes. And I feel like that's completely changing. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, because I just kind of get the feeling that you've just been working on yourself. You know, I just want to go back to the last read of like you going through the forest and like you're trying to get away from these people, and you cross paths with somebody who's going in the same direction, who I think like they may also very much feel in alignment with the idea of like just gratitude that they don't have to ask somebody to hear them. They don't have to ask somebody to, you know, like move in a different direction. They don't have to beg people to do things. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, oh, this is already happening. That's what that feels like, because it's just such a, like a blink of an eye from this to this. So, and whatever this is, I mean, there's love, there's abundance, I just feel like this sense of togetherness and loyalty. I mean, you know, like both of these cards, they're facing each other, they're connected to each other, you know, they're creating together, they're creating things that they can sustain, you know, I mean, like this is a picture of a family, and I don't necessarily, I mean, maybe some of my Cancers are gonna start a family, you know, but maybe the rest of us are going to be, you know, I don't know, creating a sustainable sense of family with, you know, the people in our lives, or, you know, I don't know, you know, healing something with a family. It just feels very blink of an eye, and it feels like I just picture somebody like ripping off some like emblem of recognition, you know, like a brand, and it's like a rebranding. They're like, rebrand something completely different. But maybe part of that is that you've been rebranding, right? You're like, you're changing because you no longer fit in with this village, you know, and you've had to make decisions to move away. And so I don't know, I just feel like this stripping down of association that allows for you to just be like two people. Okay, Cancers. I hope this resonates. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if this video does resonate, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.